realize that they all suck, and then you'll pick up Joker. And then that's the
It all leads
the full...
going back to picking up a top tier. But we're going down the tier list. Instead of Chrom, we're going to actually find the Toon Link.
Now, I know some people say this character is like sleeper really good. I personally don't think so. I think probably out of all the Links, he's probably the worst. But I don't think he's bad by any means.
I actually think he is better than Young Link, mainly because Young Link is just really hard for like a mediocre reward. But like Toon Link, he's kind of got some sauce.
Oh, okay. Yeah, barely missed that gyro combo there. Unfortunately, Lunchables was DIing correctly, so I think Grayson wasn't able to connect it. So one thing that Toon Link does have over Roy in this matchup is his small size. It can be a bit harder for Rob to hit him. He does have some good combo breaker hitboxes and has a really good up B out of shield, so if Rob is ever hitting him, he can just rip that. But unfortunately, he is a bit lighter, so he will die earlier. And if Grayson's able to kind of call out any of Lunchables' bad defensive options, if he were to pick one, then it can be really easy for him to get a stock.
He also has better ledge trapping, which is really hard for Rob to get around because he's, big body and really struggles to move off of the ledge.
Yeah.
But not really going to matter when you're killing your opponent at center stage, but ooh, good pressure with the boomerang there. A little antsy with the up B, though.
Yeah, and it looks like Grayson is just kind of starting off this game pretty strong. Oh, ooh, that was
I thought he had the Rob in
yeah,
hard place.
I thought he had it as well.
Ooh. All right, how is he going to get off the ledge? That is the question.
I feel like Lunchables hasn't really gotten any meaningful hits yet in this set.
Yeah, he
only really kind of gotten some tick and tack damage.
Yeah, he hasn't had any meaningful neutral wins. This is all like just hit and run damage. It's
an
not
arrow or like a Zair or something.
Like he had like one bomb to fair, and that's how we got him to 60. But like that's it. But yeah, oh here he goes. See, usually you want to like B reverse that when you're on ledge, so it sends them out. But yeah, some people find it hard to B reverse out of shield. Like that's the one like advantage that Toon Link has out of shield is that instead of sending him back center stage, you can send him out back towards the ledge. But ooh, that's gonna take it.
Yeah, that's a very strong move, and I don't think he'd hit one yet, so it's probably fresh.
Yeah, it's super fresh.
And so I don't know if Lunchables has actually pulled out the Toon Link for Rob yet. I know he doesn't like playing it with Roy, just because
it's hard.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. Like even if you win the matchup, when you're fighting a good character, it's still hard. Like,
yeah, absolutely. It's just a matter of like this. I win this matchup, but I have to play like so perfectly, and it's one of those like I win on paper, but in reality, like I don't know.
Absolutely.
That up air is extremely active, by the way. That Toon Link up air. Yeah, that hits all the way down. I don't know how many frames exactly, but I know it matches the animation.
That's pretty good, and for killing, Toon Link has bomb into fair, bomb into up air, I think.
Yeah.
Both are relatively safe and kind of good kill moves. But speaking of killing, Rob has that down throw to up air.
Yeah, that's also quite potent of a kill confirm. But,
I feel like Lunchables has started to get some more meaningful neutral wins. I don't think he's really figured out what he needs to do, because I think this game has still been kind of played the entire time with a slight momentum towards Grayson, and ooh, he doesn't have a jump.
I don't even think it's slight. I think it's like pretty moderately in Grayson's favor. Lunchables hasn't had but like one stock, and he's getting a lot of damage, but at the same time, it's still not looking Lunchable favored. Oh,
and gets the bomb to up air.
Maybe that's the momentum shift. And this is a new counter pick. Like this is the first time, if not one of the first times, that Lunchables is bringing out the Toon Link. So like maybe he's still like figuring out the little quirks of the matchup.
Yeah, and especially like if you're fighting a different character with a different character for a first time, it can be difficult. Like it might take you a game or two to be like, okay, this is where I need to be. This are his threat zones, and this is how I need to operate to win this matchup.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that was a really good wait from Lunchables. Did not matter.
So I know some characters can actually just jump off ledge and grab gyro. I'm not sure if Toon Link's one of them. Oh, I really like that.
That was cute. That was some damage.
And he's honestly brought this back to, this is doable. If he's able to
absolutely.
Just kind of get out of a disadvantaged state, if he's able to get Grayson in one good combo, he could do it.
I think with Max Rage, Toon Link might just be able to kill at 100, like with Bombed Bear or something like that, Boomerang something.
And Grayson is not approaching. He understands that. He does not want to put himself in any kind of bad situation where he could possibly have death.
No, absolutely. And that's one of those mentality things. Like, you cannot fish for kills in this game. That's how you get blown up, especially with Max Rage. Like, Max Rage is nerfed, but it's still good. Oh, and that S-Match also will just kill you.
Oh, yeah, he jumps.
That's a common escape option when you're on platforms like that. People on platforms saying, you know what, I'm going to jump off of this platform, so that's a pretty easy read to make. And certainly Grayson got it, but it was close. It was No, Lunchables was figuring some stuff out towards the end. He just got caught.
Yep. Now we're going to see game 2. I wonder what he's going to do for the counter pick. Maybe smaller or flatter stage?
Definitely not town. Yoshi Story.
Yoshi Story, okay.
I was kind of thinking triplats. Maybe Bandit, actually. I don't know. I was kind of thinking triplats. I don't know what Toon Link likes in a stage.
No, go on.
I think he wants to like move around Rob and like throw his projectiles like a normal Speedy Zoner would. But I don't know.
Is Lunchables the only Toon Link player like in this entire region?
No, there's Noah Fennec.
Does he still play?
Yeah, he's here today, I think. No, that was Banjo. That was Banjo.
I remember him from Smash 4, but I haven't seen him since Smash 4.
I've seen him a couple times. I'm sure there's another one that I'm not thinking about. Because I know I've seen more than one. But either way, we're not going to see any more Toon Link. It's going back to the Roy.
Yeah, and on, Smashville, this is a really good stage for Roy.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, also, I think this is a good stage for Rob, because Rob has that super good up-close boxing. It can be really hard to kind of challenge him.
Absolutely, especially when you're just dying off stage like that. Yeah, Lunchables used his jump pretty early on, and took that entire disadvantage like that. Oh? But we're going to see what Lunchables' own ledge trap is, but going to get beat out by the get-up attack.
And Grayson, honestly, with that 0 to death, like, that puts so much momentum in your favor that really, as long as you just don't, like, mess up or get, severely run over and, like, red on your defensive options, you really should, like, win the game off of that. Like,
oh, absolutely.
Even just one stock lead, that's so much.
Especially with, like, a mental player like Lunchables, he's, like, probably thinking, like, ah, crap. I hate Roy.
I know exactly what he thought when the down air hit.
something.
I can't
he
say
loves
it.
Rob.
I can't say it on stream, but
he just really loves Rob. Oh, that was a cute Z drop. But
on escaping the down tilt pressure on the side there, and he is back to even stocks. How did he kill Grayson?
I don't remember, honestly. It kind of flew by. He just like A1 really hard advantage state.
Ooh. And almost gets caught in between the gyro there, but Lunchables is barely able to get out. And he's honestly brought this back to a more even game. If he's able to get like a good, hit, good conversion, he could take the stock, honestly.
Oh, absolutely. Up smash. Okay. Oh. And all of a sudden he's winning.
Grayson SDs.
Yeah, that laser was not intended.
I have misinput side B with Rob. What?
Ooh. Come on, Grayson. I think he was like trying to do like the uppy and to like the mash the uppy, and then they got laser.
Maybe he's trying to burner boost. Sometimes
you get.
I play Rob a bit, so like I'll understand like if I see a misinput like what that might have been. But I don't know. Maybe he's. I know you'll get side B with like B reverse gyro sometimes, or if you're trying to burner boost. But
ooh, yeah, get out there. But I mean,
doesn't need any of that fancy movement to just take the stock.
No. 60%.
And he's at a deficit here. Actually, the first I think we've seen him in the whole set. Honestly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, we could be seeing a game 3 here easily.
Ooh. Yeah, and he's getting near those percents where Jab Bear is going to become a real threat at the ledge.
Yeah.
Ooh, that should be it.
That was
clean. No, barely lives.
Surprised we didn't see Nair 1 F smash. I know that's a pretty common confirm for sorties, and I don't know if that would have killed sooner than jab back air, but
he might have just thought the jab back air would have killed. I mean, I thought it would have killed at that point. But Rob is heavy, so
yeah, he's pretty fat. He's definitely going to die now.
Absolutely, and this is why Grayson's caught in shield here, and this is doesn't get a confirm, but
went for the fair instead.
Oh yeah, the Nair should do it.
No.
Okay, not Grayson's
perfect
still
corner
living.
DI. Uh-oh. Please.
Oh no.
Not like this.
Oh.
I'm so nervous for my boy Lunchables.
I've seen it so many times.
Oh, up throw's not killing. Oh no.
Now this is where it becomes scary. You're in a state of disadvantage, and Rob can blow you up.
And like TBH, the momentum is in Grayson's favor right now.
He got the last hit. Like if he's able to get anything, like put Lunchables into like a bad spot, that's where it becomes, Grayson's game. I don't know when up throw will kill Rob.
It's gotta be soon. Oh no, he popped out. That would have been the stock too. Oh my god. Oh,
yeah,
the uppy out of shield with the armor. That is going to beat the down tilt.
Yeah, you cannot down tilt on that shield because the armor will get through it.
I don't remember what frame the armor starts, but I know that there is like at least a 7-frame gap between those down tilts. So definitely faster than that.
For sure. Do you know what seed these two are tonight?
I would assume Grayson's
second or third.
Yeah, second or third. Lima and Austin are here. Lunchables, I would assume, is in
sixth. If
that would
Grayson's
mean
if this is quarters, then if Grayson's third, then Lunchables is sixth. And if Grayson's
Yes.
second, then Lunchables is seventh.
That makes sense. That makes sense. But game 3.
Where did he go?
I don't remember. I wasn't paying attention. That's one of the hardest things to keep track of.
I'm never looking at it right when they select the stage, and then
Yeah.
I always think, what was it after?
Yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of like picking the stage first. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
kind of weird. Went back to Smashville.
Interesting.
I assume Town was banned. I assume Callus isn't legal here.
So I think he went back. I know Grayson likes the stage because it is, in my opinion, good for Rob, especially if you're very proficient in your boxing options, as Grayson is. But I think just the only difference we need to see kind of would be a bit more of a change in his defensive
that
play.
was a regrab.
Ooh, yeah.
And this is exactly how the last game started, though. I mean, with a huge momentum swing towards Grayson, but sometimes it just don't matter.
I feel like what Grayson was really struggling with last game was he was just kind of getting called out in his defensive options. Lunchables was able to get in on his shield and do kind of whatever he wanted.
Yeah,
and that was really putting Grayson into like these have to pick an option situations where I think he would take more damage than he really needed to. But I mean, right now this counter pick's looking like it's working out for him. He's quite established himself the lead here.
Yeah, for sure. Almost lapping in percents. Another stock. Uh-oh. That's death. Ooh. That one's
going to be on
cute.
some kind of... That one's going to be on a channel.
Top 10 missed techs.
Top 10 item combos.
Mm.
So, right now we see... they are even stocks, and Roy can blow up a stock. But
Absolutely.
he has to get in. It's seeming like it's very hard for him to get past this wall of gyro and laser and, all the other boxing options that Rob has, like fair and down tilt.
Yeah, I mean, that landing nair is something that he's jumping into a lot, all things considered. Ooh, safe fair.
Yeah, and Lunchables is at that percent where up throw is probably about to do it. I'd say if not right now, like 1 or 2 pummels should kill him.
Yeah. I mean, a midweight in Roy, he should die, especially if he gets under that platform.
Yeah. I'd say generally, like, Rob's up throw is probably, like, around 180 will kill.
Yeah, especially right now.
Yeah,
That
up
air,
air,
100%.
100, yeah. No DI is going to save him from that.
Yeah. Last stock for Lunchables. The adaptation is real from Grayson.
Absolutely. He started playing quite a lot more of a, defenseful neutral, just using those fair and that those boxing options. I think it's really helped him kind of just stuff out the sword.
And that's something that me and Jama were talking about on the way here is like the difference between like patient play and like, just kind of going in. And speaking of going in, Lunchables.
And the side B not killing, but gets very close. If he's able to get on it, like, if he's able to get one of those, that pretty much is almost even back up.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, honestly, like, if he can get it back down to an even stock game, like, he's really not out until it says victory.
No, absolutely. Especially now with Roy. Oh, my goodness.
On Smashville, too, yeah.
Like, the more percent he does now, like, it's going to be scary. Oh, just kidding.
Yeah.
He is dead.
So I like the idea. He realized that he cannot land right in front of Grayson because that just gets him down tilted into the gyro and then he dies.
Yeah.
So he air dodged back, but unfortunately just kind of got clipped by the gyro there, and then Grayson was ready to cover it.